But yeah, man, this is another episode of Grind Media, and this weekend I'm down here in Augusta doing some work, so y'all got to forgive me for looking kind of rough, but I want to take the time out to come and speak to some independent artists and to be able to help them through the struggle of what they're going through. I was strolling down Instagram and I came across a man page who's here in the city. He's grinding hard, you know. I want to say he said he's been here in Atlanta for the last 4 years. By way of Detroit, I want to say, if not Detroit, Chicago, but I most definitely want to say Detroit, by way of Detroit and stuff. And the man's working. You know, he has my spirit up in him. He has that hard grinding ethics up in him. And he been putting in work for 4 years. One thing about me, if you know me, you know that you're really gonna catch me in the community, you know. So he caught me in the community. He caught me up at Chit Chat. For most y'all that don't know what's going on with Chit Chat, that's a legendary location here in the city of Atlanta. That right there, smack in the hood. Like you walk out there, you're gonna see the old. You can see hotels where the dope dealers at, the killers, the prostitutes, the junkies. You're gonna see that to the side of it. You're gonna see another little club to the side. Then across the street is another hotel with that same mentality, just smaller. Um, shit, you walk up to Candler Road, it's a police precinct right there. I mean, that's how horrible it is, and it's still bad and stuff. But I met him at Chit Chat, and I was able to get him inside one of the Atlanta Rise episode with Fortray and everything, and that was a good connection. That was me blessing him for the fact that he was out grinding that night. I saw his grind personally, so I was like, okay, well, y'all got motion. You got Fortray up in there. If you don't know who Fortray with SYS is, then you can kind of do your research on that. Then you got me. Then you got Street Zone up in there. If y'all don't know y'all motion on Street Zone, that's the other guy with two guys in the camera and stuff. Between me and him, we'll get you up through there. We got 4PF Mackey. He was in there. RIP the Mackey and stuff. That we got him up in there. We got Black the Dealer out of Zone 4. We got him up in there. You know, so we got some good people in the context of a content to where we was able to slide him up in there and help to get him some exposure and help push him and stuff. And we did that. I don't even think the brother even knew who I was at the time or what was going on with me. All I knew is, hey, look, we here. It's like a basketball game. We at the basketball court. We're all trying to score in this basketball. Let's play. So that's how it was. We all here at Chit Chat. Let's play. Let's get to work. You say you're an entertainer? Or you're a real? Okay, well, act out this role. And we told him and Frank Nitty that we wanted them to do a little role. Shouts out to Street Nitty. I mean, say Street Nitty, not Frank Nitty, but shouts out to Street Nitty. A dope producer, a dope promoter, a dope guy, just and just a great guy, you know. But we linked up a scene with him, and I think he was playing Uncle Billy at the time and stuff, and that was his character. He wanted to come find out about. He heard some good things about Atlanta. He came down here and he wanted to be a superstar. But what's name, the promoter acting kind of crazy, so he just brushed him off and told him come on in. You know, they made the best of a situation that you know probably they made the best of a situation for a spur of the moment. But anyway, the brother, I came across his Instagram, man, and I just want to try to help encourage him and get him some motivation to keep pushing. You know, if there was an easy route to go, then I would say it, but I know there's not no easy route. Look at me, I'm 20 years in the game, and I'm still not getting my full credit. I'm still having artists, because they got to find out, and they just don't know no better. They just don't know no better, and some you got to wait till they get to a level in life to where that vibration can hear and understand fully what is going on and stuff. So in my situation, they just didn't know no better when it came time to figure out marketing, my connections. I'm just not a guy holding no camera. I'm a little bigger than that, you know. Just anybody, they're not gonna let anybody holding a camera walk inside these communities. think about that. You just can't walk in certain communities. Hey, I got a camera. You can walk around freely and not get your camera taken or hear some off the wall story about you. So, but I'm a little bigger than that and stuff, and I just want to say, you know, keep pushing, because I am, you know, whether they give me my flowers or not, because I can be at a lot of these events with people who are big and they don't never take people I know that I didn't help, and I done took 4-5 seconds at an event to make sure they felt good. Some might have took minutes. If I stood up and filmed your whole song and put the lights on you and move with you and help the crowd to get the hype with you, oh man, that means I gave you a whole 4-5 minutes. And sometimes all I be asking for, man, if I'm at some of these events, man, and y'all got the motion, y'all got the wave, and y'all know I'm there supporting, the cool thing would be, hey, shout that man out. For y'all new people that's out here, y'all might not know what's going on, but that guy right there with that camera in the front row, I'm giving y'all some $1 million. And it'll make y'all look good too, because you're giving them advice. That's all artists want. Help to push them in a direction to where they know they can gain some help. You know, we all can't eat. It don't take more. It takes more than one person to break a person. It takes a community to break artists. You know, and stuff. That's why I don't really never say break, because there's no measurement on what is success to break in this and that. When people come to me and they want to know about the game, I tell them it's who you presenting yourself to. You know, you present yourself to consumers so you can become that consumer type, then you need to market yourself a different way. If you're trying to present yourself to somebody you want to invest up in you, then you need to present yourself another way and stuff. And me, I specialize in helping artists to present themselves to investors so that they can look good and stuff. And I don't want to be on here, you know, y'all know I'm good. But anyway, I guess who you want to promote yourself to and stuff. But back to what I'm talking about is don't give up, man. I'm gonna play his video so y'all can hear what it is that he's saying and understand why I'm trying to help the brother out, you know, and share some motivation and share some encouragement to any artists out there that's looking to give up because they're caught up in the struggle. Atlanta's tough. Atlanta's a tough market, you know, because you can go from 0 to 100. You can go from 0 to 70 real fast, but you get to 70, like, God damn. It's hard to go 75, 78 because there's so many people in the way in that lane. You know, you got to watch out for all of that. They just in the way, ready to hit you, ready to bump you, ready to knock you out the way, and they don't know how to drive. Some of them up at 70 and they got bad tires, so they wobbling. But they don't want to get out. They don't want to get out to 70 miles and slow down, so they in the way, they ready to crash into you. You got some that got tie rods problems. You got some that might have they might just have bad brakes. So if an accident comes up, they can't stop at 70 at a decent speed, so they're gonna hit you in the back. So you got all of that going on, and that's sort of what I hear the brother is sort of saying, like he's tired of running into different people. And unfortunately, it feel bad to me because it's like Atlanta and the South get labeled with that bad relationship, when sometimes a lot of these folks now here that's down here doing the music, man, they from somewhere else, man. They just came down here chasing that dream, man, and unfortunately they don't realize how competitive Atlanta is. So now they're just grabbing in and everything, trying to hold on. You got bills coming. You got to get some people in the club. You don't know how to get no people in the club. Well, man, come on, let's just promise them some money. We just gonna come up this showcase. We're gonna, you know, cause God think fast, so they're gonna be like, man, we just gonna come up with this showcase, and we're gonna gotta offer them some money, man, to make them sign up. So let's just offer them $1,000. Man, we ain't got no $1,000. Who gonna pay them $1,000? Well, we'll figure that out. So they just sitting there, they just thinking. They just thinking, man, we just gonna let one of my friends rap, and we gonna let all his people come in for free, and we just gonna get him the money. Say he won. Even though this other talent was a little bit more battle, he probably just wasn't able to bring everybody in because everybody had to pay. But these are the chess moves that are going on behind the scenes in some situations. I'm not saying all situations, but what I'm trying to sit here and say is when you're in a competitive environment with a high volume of movement, because the problem that people are going through with these showcases, they're all over the city. You know, there's them situations all over, and they got different ranges, and they got different names, and they call them different events, but they all operate up under the same thing, that here's a prize. If you show up and you do this and you do that and you give your money, that there's a chance that you can win that prize. So it's basically the same concept and stuff. And that game, it's not going to die out because it's so many people here, and they need to find a way to be able to make them some money so they can pay some bills and stuff. So like I said, now you're up there at 70 miles per hour driving with these folks that's operating like that, and it can get kind of hectic. And that's what I hear in the man's voice, man. And you know, I keep wanting to say young man, but you know, at the same time, we know we in between that young and that old. You know, we you know. But artists, just don't give up, man. Y'all come down here to Atlanta, don't give up. Find out who is who. And back to what I was saying, y'all people at the showcases, find out who is who, and don't get down, because I'm not getting down. And when I be at these showcases and people don't call out my name, I don't feel bad. But I wanted to get the message out to the people who might be in that position. The key is to help the artist. That's the key right now, to help the artist. And letting them know who can successfully get them to point A to point B. It still gives you credit. It's not knocking the money that they would have gave to you or this and that. It's helping you to be able to say you helped break that person. You want to get him the best quality. Don't look at it like it's competition, because it's not one person. It's not one coalition. It's not one set of DJs. You're gonna need all the DJs. Whatever your budget can afford, go over here to Coalition DJ and say, hey man, I only got X amount of dollars, man. What? Let me, you know, and come respectful. Come respectful. You can't go to no brand new dealership with foreign cars and think you're gonna go in there and think you can get them the same amount of money that you would give a used Kia car lot. You understand what I'm saying? So respect the brands of the people, and understand that this is not a cheap game. So when you start talking about people, big time name brands, look to be able to spend $10,000 or better with them. For real. Look to be able to spend $10,000 or better with them and stuff. And that's how you're gonna win. 10 here with the Coalition DJs, another 5 to 10 somewhere else. Because to win the game, true enough,